Today, we are all here to talk about how to profit from starting a business directory website. Hey, everybody, I'm Justin, one of the co founders here at Ideal Directories. I'd like to welcome you to this private session to help you learn more about our business and starting your own. We're going to go over the Ideal Directories platform and opportunity from top to bottom. We'll discuss how the program works. I'll walk you through some of the most important features, and I'll show you how you can profit from your own business directory and coupon website. Here at Ideal Directories, it's all about helping small businesses and recurring revenue. If you're here, you know that businesses need help advertising online, and you know how important you're probably looking for something that's part-time or nights and weekends for some supplementary income. And this is perfect for that. But others may also be eager to make this their full-time gig, and you can do that too. We're going to talk about all of that today and more, so let's get this going. But before we do, please do me a real quick favor. Send me a note in the form of a Q&A to let me know you can hear me and give me the city and state you are connecting from. I want to get a sense of where everyone is located today. I'd also love to know that I'm not speaking to an empty room. Plus, knowing where you're located gives me some context of the makeup of today's attendees. And while you're doing that, let's take a look at the agenda. So we'll start today by answering the question, what is Ideal Directories? Pretty good place to start, right? Following that will be some insight on how you make money, and we'll even offer some coveted sales tips and suggestions that will help you maximize your efforts. Next, there will be a discussion on how to market your directory, which I know is an important question for many of you. Then we'll do a platform demonstration to give you a behind the scenes look at the platform, discuss the cost, what's involved, and then wrap it up with a live Q&A session where you can ask anything you'd like. Looks like you all chiming in on the Q&A. Thank you for that. Let us continue on. All right. Let's start from the top. What is Ideal Directories? Ideal Directories lets you own a hyperlocal community website that features local businesses, coupons, promotions, deals, and events in and around your neighborhood, community, town, or city. You make money by selling business listings on your site. The exposure they get is very valuable. Businesses get what's called a business profile listing, packed with photos, videos, testimonials, and more, which I'll show you in a little while here. Plus, you can sell them ads. The more listings and ads you sell, the more money you make. And we've invested a lot into this platform and the business model to make sure that you have everything you need to hit the ground running from day one. You're not just buying some software from us, and I think that will become very clear as we progress. Okay, so that was quick and painless, but now, why? Why start a local business directory and coupon website for your town or city? Why now? Well, I'll tell you. Creating a local business directory and coupon website is the perfect business opportunity. And here's what I mean by that. So it's perfect for local businesses because they get effective, affordable advertising that they can easily understand and appreciate. You're offering for a flat monthly fee, an unlimited amount of traffic and leads for their business that's targeting the local area they serve. It's also perfect for local consumers and local shoppers because it helps them find all the local deals, discounts, reviews, and events from local businesses. It's also perfect for you because with Ideal Directories, you can start and run an online business with no technical experience, no prior knowledge, all while setting your own prices and calling your own shots. And I think that's a pretty good segue into talking about how you make money. So as we just stated, you make money selling business listings on your site. Now, because it's much less expensive than traditional advertising like newspaper ads or direct mail, it's much easier to sell. Take a look at this screenshot. This is the business profile listing I just mentioned. Each business who appears on your site gets a listing like this. It's got the name of the business, their phone number, their address, map with directions, website link, reviews, hours of operation, social media connections, payment methods they accept, about information, coupons, events, promotions, contact form, menus, videos, and more. It's almost like a little mini website that puts the business in the best light possible with all the most important information front and center. And businesses get all of this for one monthly price that you set yourself. Now, the average price that our clients generally sell listings for is $50 per month per business. But of course, you can set your own prices and charge however much you want. That's your decision. Now, regardless of how much you charge, I want to make sure you know that businesses can sign up for and create these listings themselves, paying with a credit or debit card right through your site with automatic monthly recurring payments that get deposited right into your bank account. And you keep 100% of the revenue. So let's do some math. The chart on this slide illustrates how much money you can make if you charge an average of just $50 per month for each business to be listed on your website. Now remember, this is just a suggestion. You can charge businesses as much or as little as you'd like. You can also earn additional income by selling banner ads on your site. But let's focus on the sale of listings only for this part of our conversation. So take a look at this. If you sell just 100 listings, you can generate $5,000 per month. And by the way, 100 listings is just 2 listings sold per week. 2. Now, sell 200 listings and you can generate $10,000 per month, which is $120,000 per year. Now remember, you're making one-time sales that generate passive recurring income. This is the definition of a scalable business model. So who's intimidated? Raise your hand. No one. That's what I thought. Look, we're talking about making sales that are give or take $50 to businesses who are accustomed to spending a lot more than that on advertising. So when it comes to selling these listings, it's simple, it's straightforward, and it's affordable. Nonetheless, I do have some quick tips and suggestions to share with you today. The first one is to think long term. This is not a get rich quick scheme, and you're not going to be an overnight success. Can you launch your site by tomorrow using our platform? Yeah. Will you make your first $1,000 tomorrow? Probably not. Focus on your year over year revenue, not the number of sales you close in your first day or first week or even first month. Now, let's say you did this as a side hustle and did almost nothing in terms of sales, and you're selling only 1 listing per week, for example. That's 50 listings that you'll have in a year's time. But look, 50 listings times $50 a month puts a total of $2,500 in your pocket every month. And that's like the bare minimum. Okay. Here's another tip: hire a sales rep. Look, if you don't want to do the sales yourself, or if you want to accelerate the process of bigger revenue numbers, then bring a commissioned sales rep on board to do the work with or for you. Incentivize them with each sale that they make. And we have some suggestions to share with you once you come on board with a compensation plan that you can implement. All right, I've got one more tip for you. Regardless of who's doing the sales, you, a sales rep, whoever, I want to help you by telling you who you can start targeting. Now, the truth is that every business can benefit from being listed on your site, but I want to give you a quick rundown of the industries that most people go to first and why. So let's go through them together. Okay, the first one is restaurants. Now, they're known to invest heavily in local advertising, and they have a lot of competition to beat out. Remember, it's broad, okay? Not just Italian restaurants and barbecue joints, but this also encompasses your delis, diners, sushi shops, gourmet food shops, ice cream shops, bagel shops, bakeries, and more. Next, home improvement. So when you think about home improvement, they generally sell big ticket purchases. So they're often willing to invest more in advertising to land that next client. Everyone from your painters, electricians, interior designers, upholstery cleaners, solar panel companies, landscapers, chimney cleaners, and garage door repairs, they all fit into this segment. Then we get into professional services. So this consists of lawyers, accountants, tax preppers, business consultants, private investigators, mortgage brokers, life coaches, insurance agents, and web designers, and a lot more. Okay, they're all generally based from home or small offices without the street traffic or exposure that other storefronts benefit from. So they need all the online exposure that they can possibly get. Now let's talk about automotive services. So they rely on trust amongst the very local clientele because look, nobody wants to travel far for an oil change or for any fix that they need on their vehicle. And they want to be able to trust what they say is wrong with their car. Directory listings help them build credibility and trust while making themselves known to the local community. This segment includes mechanics plus body shops plus your tire and wheel repair, towing companies, detailing services, and a lot more. We're only halfway through, guys. Stick with me. The next one, healthcare providers. This is going to be your, um, well, think about this for a second. Healthcare providers are very competitive. You're talking about a wide range of demographics that they appeal to. I mean, you have your family practices, your dentists, your plastic surgeons, psychiatrists, medical spas, veterinarians, chiropractors, acupuncturists. They're all vying for new patients in your area. The market's big, their pockets are deep, so that's a great industry to go after. Then we have retail stores, beauty salons, and boutiques. These are the mom and pop shops that every town is known for. They have intense competition from larger franchises and some big retailers, so they need your help. Whether they're a jeweler, a hair salon, a sporting goods store, a barber shop, wine store, etc., they need local advertising help online. These next two categories, they get overlooked a lot. First, childcare and education services. This consists of your daycare, tutoring, children's fitness, early learning programs, and kids' party places. They thrive on trust and reliability. Parents do a ton of research before making a decision. I can speak from personal experience. So the more they see about a business in this segment online, the more convinced they can become. Finally, outdoor activities. Look, especially during the pandemic, outdoor activities have seen a huge spike in public interest because of social distancing, and they're being catapulted into digital local advertising. So they need to capitalize on this movement and need all the exposure they can get. Think about everything from wineries to petting zoos, breweries, boat tours, amusement parks, and mini golf, fishing charters. You probably didn't realize how vast the opportunity was in terms of local businesses, right? And these are just our top recommendations. Now, I want you to think about something for a quick minute. These top 8 industries, I listed off like 40 business types total. If you sold just one listing to each of these businesses and you charge them $50 a month, that's $2,000 a month right there. Now, if you take this seriously and sell 10 listings into each of those categories, just 10, that's now $20,000 a month in revenue. $20,000 a month in revenue. There is a huge opportunity here. You can do this. Now let's turn our attention to a very popular question people ask us, and we love to hear this question because it shows you're thinking. No insult to those who are not pondering this, by the way, but the question is, how do you market your business directory website? Of course, you want to know what it takes to get a website like this out to the people and the businesses in your community. That's why once you get set up, we give you access to professionally designed sales and marketing material to help you look professional, promote your site, and attract advertisers, including our coveted Getting Started guide, a beautiful 4-page marketing brochure, sales flyers, sample sales scripts, a business card template, a press release template, a QR code leave behind, advertiser order form templates, and so much more. Oh, and how can I forget our powerful ebook that gives you 100 ways to market your business directory website. Some of my favorite tactics include social media marketing, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or whatever gram. You can find and build an online community of business owners and shoppers for free with a little time in front of a computer or a cell phone. It's one of the most efficient, fun, and creative ways to market your site. Another is business to business networking. These are all featured in this book, specifically with the local Chamber of Commerce. Now, your local Chamber of Commerce is a group of business owners in your community who gather regularly to network, build relationships, and help each other. Lots of them do business within the group exclusively with each other. And it's a great way to rub elbows with people who could be potential clients of yours. Another favorite I'll highlight today is door-to-door sales. Talking with and visiting local businesses is not only a great way to close sales, but it's a great way to introduce and talk about the website. Every time you pitch your site to a local business, you're spreading the word in your community. We all know that marketing and sales go hand in hand. This is probably the best example of that. And a lot of you may be wondering, but wait, do I need to first get traffic to my site in order to start selling listings? The answer, my friends, is a resounding no. You do not need traffic to start selling. Look, if a potential client raises this concern, just be prepared. Here's a simple way to address this. I recently did a video on this. You can watch it on our site, but the gist of it is this. First, you gotta Be honest. Acknowledge that the site is in fact brand new, but tell them what your goals are. You might say, while we don't have a ton of traffic right now, we have goals of growing our site and getting thousands of local visitors every month. We're not there yet, but we have plans in place to get there. Then talk about your marketing plans. Discuss what you'll be doing. Everything from optimizing the site for local search, getting active on social media, looking at sponsorship opportunities in the community, along with networking. Assure them that you'll do everything you can to make the site a true community resource so they get the value that they're paying for. You can also highlight your low pricing. Remind them that the rates you're showing them today are introductory and that they won't stay this way when you come closer to and achieve your traffic goals. But you might incentivize them to sign up now by promising to keep their introductory rates in place for the life of your business relationship. Finally, don't forget to sell yourself. People don't just buy into your site, they buy into you. Talk about your passion for helping local businesses, about your time spent growing up or raising a family in the area, your genuine desire to offer affordable advertising options for local businesses. Assure them that as a fellow local business owner, which you are now, you'll work to make them happy and eager to share their site with their friends and family. Now let's take a moment to look at the platform in a little more detail. So I'm going to attempt to switch my screen and show you a demo site that we're going to look at together that actually might have worked. All right, so this is the public view of the site that you will get when you get started with Ideal Directories. And it's very simple. Okay, the homepage consists of this really cool search bar that allows people to type in a search term, search by category, pop in a location, and then it'll generate a long list of the results. You scroll down, and here are your top advertisers. They're featured right on the homepage, and these rotate every time the screen refreshes, every time the next person visits your homepage. It's a really cool feature that gives all of your highest paying clients maximum exposure. Then the browse listings page is also used as a search results page. It's where all of your businesses are listed in a little small preview of the business with the categories listed on the right side. If I click view profile for any of these, it takes me to their actual profile listing. So this is what you saw a little screen capture of before, where we have a rotating slideshow of images, their average star rating, the address, phone number, map with directions, hours of operation, the payment methods they accept, about information, all their reviews spelled out, coupons and deals they might have, a contact form, and whatever else you might want to add for your clients. The coupons and deals page is really cool because it features all of the coupons and deals from the entire site in one place. It's a really good reason for your clients to feature coupons within their listing. We also have an events page, which is going to feature all of the events throughout the entire site, featured in chronological order. Again, giving your clients some additional exposure. And then the about page, you can tell your story. And the advertise page is where people can come to actually sign up for a listing on your site. They simply choose the plan that they want to sign up for. They'll scroll down, click get started, fill out their information, and boom, the credit card or debit card information is submitted, and then you receive the funds. Now let's take a look at your dashboard. So your dashboard is super easy to navigate as well. And I'm going to highlight what I feel are probably the biggest things you might spend a little bit of time on when you first get on board to help you understand how simple and straightforward it is. The first thing you might want to do is customize your site's appearance and design. So you might upload your own logo. You might change some fonts and colors to match it. You might swap out the homepage image that's in the background. Stuff like that that'll give your site a little bit of its own personality. Then you might want to start adding some listings to your site. And a really cool way you can do that is using the local prospecting tool. So this is where you can actually type in a city and state and any key term that you like, and you can actually add a listing for business in your area with just one click. So I'm going to look back at the folks who entered their information earlier, and I'm going to attempt to do a little search. Someone wrote, I have a bunch here. I'll pick one kind of on random here. Columbia, South Carolina. So I'm going to type in Columbia, select South Carolina from the list, and then thinking back to that list of businesses we said are your target audience, I'm going to type in restaurant and then click search. So now this shows me all the restaurants that are in and around Columbia, South Carolina, with the name of the business, the phone number, the address, the website if they have one, and then the ability to create a listing for this business right from this screen. Watch. I'm going to choose a category that's appropriate for this business, restaurants and food service, and then click Create Listing. And just like that, I now have a listing on my site with the information for the business loaded in. Look at this. Address is already here. Phone number's here. Website link is here. Map with directions, hours of operation, the social media connections, the payment methods they accept. This is like 60% done. Add some photos, a couple more details, and this is ready to show to the client and ready to sell. That's a huge, huge component of the sales process. A couple of other small things. You're in total control of the categories that are listed on your site. You can control banner ads from here, look at your statistics. You can control count users and some general settings. All very straightforward, all easy for you to understand, and it's all available here in your dashboard. All right, that's the gist of using the Ideal Directories platform. Let's turn our attention back to where we were. So let's talk about what's involved in terms of cost and getting started. So we have two plans, an option to pay monthly and an option to pay yearly. You might be saying, Justin, I see three things on the screen. Yes, I know. Let me explain. Our monthly plan is on the left. It's the yellow one. It's $199 per month with a $499 setup fee. Our yearly plan is on the right. It's the blue one. It's $19.90 per year. So you save essentially 2 months payments if you choose to do that. However, you're catching this at a time we're running a very big promotion, and that's the one in the middle here. This waives the entire $499 setup fee on the monthly plan. So you can get started by paying only your first month's payment of just $199. But act quickly though. This is a limited time offer. We are limiting the number of people who can sign up at this level. This plan gives you everything you need to get started, frankly. All the features, they're included in this plan that you're going to need. So you're paying for the platform on a monthly basis. It's our software, but you're starting your own business. I want to remind you that your site is 100% your business. We don't tell you how to run it. You can set your own prices, charge however much you want. There are no hidden royalties, no franchise fees. We keep our hands off of your revenue. The software is also white labeled, so no one will know that you're using our platform behind the scenes. And of course, we built the software to be incredibly user-friendly, so there's no experience required to get started. And the best part of it is that our pricing includes everything you need. You don't have to worry about any of the tech stuff because we give you your own turnkey website that you can put on your own domain name. We provide the super secure cloud hosting. It's fully mobile optimized for all devices. You get professionally designed marketing material to help you promote your business, expert training and support with built-in payment processing so your clients can sign up themselves by inputting their credit or debit card. It's all here. All you got to do is go out and sell. Now, here are a few tips for success I'd like to share with you before we wrap this up. First, get started right away. Maybe you have a friend or a family member who runs a business. Put together a listing for them because building a real listing for a real business will help you get familiar with the platform and build up your confidence. And never stop generating leads. Create a target number of leads every day for yourself, 20, 40, 80, 100. The more leads you have, the more sales that you'll generate. Remember to utilize the concept of a free listing. Something free is always nice. And let them know you don't require a payment to show them what you're capable of offering them. Next, pick a niche. Maybe you have personal experience working at a restaurant, then target restaurants. Maybe you have a passion for gardening, then target landscapers. Focus on what you know to make a success of it. And one thing I want to emphasize is take advantage of the sales and marketing material that you get access to when you sign up. You're going to find flyers, brochures, sales scripts, and more, which you can customize and start using to promote your business right away. And be sure not to undervalue or underprice your services. You're offering business owners a substantial value proposition. So sell with confidence that this is the best deal going because it probably is. And then stay on track and stay committed. Following our steps to success can get you there if you're persistent. Finally, utilize our support. We're here to help you make sure you have every chance at being successful. So reach out to our support team. That's literally what it's there for. And that's it. Now you know how the program works, what's included, what's involved, how to get started. I'm going to open up the floor for questions. So please look for the Q&A icon if you haven't already found it. Post your questions there, and we will address them. I have a couple of moderators who have been helping me answer questions that have been coming in. I'll look back at some of those and see if I can get them answered for you as I kind of pluck some of these here. All right, let's see here. Let's see. The first one. Can I post recurring events? Yes, that's a great question. So sometimes you're going to have a client that's going to do the same type of event every week or whatever. And that's great, happy hour, trivia night, something like that. Our system does support that. So with an event on their listing, you can set it up so that client will always have the next upcoming event featured on their listing. It's a super handy feature. Okay, someone's asking, can my clients claim their own listings? Yes. So when your client is on the site, and let me just show you a quick example. I'm going to take you back to our demo listing we just did. So look at this right here. Here's the button, claim this listing. So someone can come here, the owner of Colas, for example, can come here, click on claim this listing, choose the right plan that's for them, click get started, and then actually fill out the form and submit payment, and they will get instant access to take ownership of this listing. It's very helpful for sales efforts that you can get very, very efficient with. Okay, we have a question about some limits. The question is, well, let me just go over some of the limits that we have in place. So our monthly plan allows you to add up to 5,000 listings. That's a lot. Our yearly plan doubles that though, and will give you up to 10,000 listings. So the good news is that this system is built for scalability. Don't feel like if you sell 100 listings, you're going to be maxed out by any means. You can keep going and keep going. It is our goal to give you the tools to be able to sell as many listings as you're capable of to bring in that recurring revenue. All right. Alex asked, can I purchase multiple sites and launch a directory for different cities in my area? Yeah, great question. So I've seen a lot of people do this. They will get multiple sites launched. Some people will do it right away. Others will stagger them and do one at a time. I would say that if you have the vision to do that, do it as soon as you possibly can, because if you can secure a domain name and a brand for those areas, you will be able to kind of guarantee yourself that you're the pioneer with a local advertising website for that market. So yes, and that hyper local aspect is really important. Some people say, "Oh, can I do the whole state of whatever, Nebraska?" Yeah, you could technically, but if you want this to be a really attractive advertising platform for businesses, keep it local. Because let's be realistic, right? A restaurant would much prefer to have clients who live within, let's say, a 3-mile radius than getting someone from 50 miles away. Because that restaurant wants a repeat customer, not a one-time customer. They want repeat customers. And if you can deliver that restaurant more repeat customers, they're going to love you. Laura asked, how do you offer sales scripts? Sorry, do you offer sales scripts? How do you do it? So we know what to say to these businesses. Yeah, I get it, right? You've never sold a business directory listing before, chances are. So you need to know what you should say and how to say it. And yes, that's part of what you get with our platform. Again, we're not just some software that we give you the keys to. We give you a lot of the tools and a lot of the ways that you can effectively market the site and effectively sell the site. What else do we have here? Lots of questions. I'm trying to pick my favorites here as I go through. Okay, Michelle asked, well, she said, I used to work for Yellow Pages. Hey, all right. This is right up my alley, she said. Can't wait to get started. Do I need a coupon code? No. So the promotion that we have in place right now does not require you type anything in, do anything special, other than just select the right plan from our sign up page. That's all you got to do. It's a very straightforward transaction here. You're going to go choose the plan, sign up, enter your details. You're going to be asked for the name of the directory business that you're starting. However, you can change that later, not a big deal. You don't even have to have your domain secured yet. Getting started, taking advantage of the deal is going to allow you to go at your own pace and obviously pay, have as little expenditures coming out of your pocket as possible. Let's see. I think I'll take one more question before we wrap this up here. So let me just choose one that I think other people might benefit from. Okay, Erica asked, let's do this one. Erica said, I'm looking to start this as a side gig. Is it okay if I hire a sales rep to sell for me? Yeah, Erica, it certainly is. And that's one thing that we've seen a lot of people do. So even if you like sales and you don't mind it and you enjoy it, you still might want to bring on the help of a hired sales rep. A hired sales rep will allow you to essentially double, triple, quadruple your sales efforts. Every sales rep you take on board, they can be another you, right? Except they can be just focused on the sales. So I've seen people manage a bunch of different sales reps, and I'll tell you a really cool thing you can do. You can create coupon codes that your clients can use when they sign up with the name of the sales rep. So it's a great way to really track the effectiveness of each sales rep and also offer incentives for the folks who are signing up on your site. So yes, definitely, definitely. I think everyone should hire a sales rep or multiple sales reps because the more feet in the ground you can have selling listings with you, the more you can scale the business up. With that, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I don't want to take too much of your time. I really appreciate you all being a part of this discussion today. It's been my pleasure to help you get acquainted with the Ideal Directories platform. If you need anything, you probably have a sales rep you've been assigned, so you can certainly refer any questions I perhaps did not get a chance to answer to them. Also, if you're participating live today, please note that when we wrap this up, when I click end here, a replay will automatically start from the beginning. So if you came in a little late or you lost a couple parts, you can view that at your own pace, go backward, forward, whatever you'd like to do. So thanks once again for being a part of this. We'll talk to you all soon. Take care.